Hi, I'm Sharrocks here again, and today we are going to talk about manifesting. I've explained before that everything is energy, so what you think and feel is energy. So if you want to feel better and things to go better in your life, you need to up that vibe, up that energy. So there's different ways that you can do that, and I'll be talking a lot more in my other video series about this. But one of the ways to do it is obviously healthy eating and eating more plant-based foods, because that's going to bring you more up and happier. And you notice when you have like sugar or junk food, it just makes you feel ugh. Makes you feel more down, you don't feel comfortable, you regret it, you feel angry at yourselves at times, especially when you've overeaten. Don't feel awfully bad about it now, but that's one of the things that makes your energy go down and down. And what you want obviously is for your energy to go up. So what I do with my students and clients is to ask them to write a little list of 3 small things that they would like to manifest in their lives and a list of 3 big things to manifest in their lives, okay? So I'm asking you to do this as well, and this is another way of the universe showing you that they're listening, that they're with you, and that if you get out of your own mind and trust, and that if you bring up your energy, how quicker and how more in the flow you will become. So when I did this exercise the first time, I asked for some flowers, a book, and I can't remember what the third one was. I think tea. I'm thinking it was tea. But I know that I manifested all 3. So when I asked for the flowers the first time, it wasn't like I just got flowers from someone that popped by and gave me a bunch of flowers. What happened, and this happened within an hour of me saying to the universe, thank you for my flowers. My daughter, at the age of 5, had been playing outside with her friends, and she'd picked flowers from the government's flowers actually. So it wasn't really a bit naughty, but obviously they just thought, 5 years old, we'll just pick some flowers for our mums. So within an hour, I had my bunch of flowers. She knocked on the window and went, Mum, look what I've got for you. Here are your flowers. So of course, as you might have noticed, I, like the other times, needed to, although I believed it, I still needed to do it one more time to fully believe it had happened. So what happened was, I went, oh, this is great, but I still just need to do this one more time. So I said, universe, thank you for my flowers. So what happened was, or universe, thank you for my flower, I think it was. So what happened was, the next day I went to pick up my one of my children from school, and they were promoting a new creche and they were handing out roses. So there was my other flower, again, within 24 hours of me asking again. The first time within an hour, the second time within 24 hours. So what I do now very often when I've noticed I don't have any flowers, I go, thank you for my flowers, and let it go. Don't think about it, I don't think about how it's going to come here, I just think it will get here somehow, and I'm not worrying about it. I know it will come. And I have had so many times, it could be a friend dropping in, I thought, I'll just buy you some flowers, I was thinking of you. I've been sent flowers out of the blue by clients or family members or friends that just wanted to send me flowers. I have had a neighbour pop by saying, I'm going on holiday today and I received some flowers, would you like my flowers? So there's just so many ways. And of course, at my evening classes or works, I've been given flowers too, as a thank you. But there's just so many ways that, and of course I've had from my other children also flowers that they've picked and given to me without me knowing or anyone knowing. And my husband occasionally does bring me back flowers, but it's not, I don't know when or what, or random, so he'll suddenly come back from work and give me flowers as well. So there's just so many ways that can happen. So what I also did was I said, thank you for my book. Now a book, I didn't say, book, it's got to be a hardcover book or anything like that. So what I did the first time it happened, I actually received a book that I had wanted for ages, but it was an e-book form. I received it from someone. I just suddenly had it in my inbox. It was the book that I'd wanted. I hadn't even asked for this book, but it was one that I had wanted for ages, but it was an e-book style. So not that matters, but that's how I received it. So that's like, wow, this is really working, this is great. So, I know what the third one, it wasn't tea, it was heart crystals. What happened was with the heart crystals was, I got a knock at the door, and someone had been to my demonstration and had received a contact from one of their loved ones in the spirit world, and they're really pleased, and they just saw these crystals and they just wanted to give it to me. So that's how it just can happen. It's amazing. So I'm asking you to pick 3 small things. Now you could ask for book, flowers, or crystals, a tissue, someone passes you a tissue, a cup of tea, someone offers you a cup of coffee. There could be other small things that, you know, sweets, and someone offers you an ice cream, there's different ways of doing this. So pick 3 small things, I would say. Maybe just pick 3 things under €10 or things that you can get for free as well, doesn't matter. And see how it turns up, okay? Now, I have put on my list before a car, a bike, because my bike. I asked for a car because we needed a new car. So I said, thank you, universe, for my new car. So you kind of expected that you'd get a project, or you expect to get money so you could buy a new car. It wasn't that. My husband was offered a scheme at work, and that included getting a new car. That was an option that he had. That's where our new car came from. And this happened after 2 weeks of me saying thank you for my new car. So it doesn't happen, don't think you have to let go of how it's going to come to you, because we block the ways things can come to us because we think it can only come in 3 or 5 ways. No, there's a million ways that you can't even think about how it could come to you. So let that go, let it go. There's a million ways that these things can just turn up, okay? That's how you think, that's the best way to think. And then it will come in the most unexpected ways. So my bike got stolen outside of my house, and I live in the Netherlands obviously, so we tend to bike everywhere, and that meant that I couldn't go to the locations or place that I needed to go to on my bike, so it was a bit of an annoyance after a while. So I said to the universe, thank you for my bike. And a couple of days later, my mum rings up and goes, look, I've got this old bike in the shed, I'm not going to use it because I've got 2 other bikes and a new bike, and I was wondering, would you like this bike? And I went, yes, thank you. Great. So I got my mum's bike. I hadn't told her about it. I don't even know if she knew my bike was, so I have no idea. But I hadn't told her I was looking for a bike or needed a new bike. She didn't know. She just said, look, I've still got this bike. Would you like to have my bike? So great, super. There was my bike. And I'm really pleased with it. So I'm just asking you to think of 3 things, like I just said, small things, maybe under €10, or things that you can get for free, and then one thing for free and 2 things that could just show up, and then 3 big things, bigger things. I don't recommend necessarily already saying unless you're at that level already, saying, oh, you can get help with the if you're looking for a house, with the kind of house that you would like to have. But I mean, if you're 6-7 million outside of your budget for the house, then yeah, you could try it, but I would grow your trust in the universe and how these things can happen. So your energy blocks slowly move and change, and then you can do the bigger things. That's what I'd advise you to do. So have lots of fun thinking of the 3 and the big, and the 3 small things and the 3 bigger things, and then just say thank you, thank you, thank you universe for this. So thank you universe for my new flowers, thank you universe for my bike, thank you universe for my car, thank you universe for my new book. Thank you, universe, for my new for €5,000 or dollars or pounds. Or say thank you very much for my cup of tea. Just whatever enters your head and what makes you happy. But do something that you really want for you, not necessarily for everybody else as well. Because I'm finding a lot of people always want to do everybody else, and a lot of people I know are people pleasers. A lot of my students and clients are, and I'm like, no, do it for you. Oh, another great one. Thank you for my massage. You can get it from someone else for free, or somebody might gift you a voucher for free. I've said thank you very much for my gift vouchers, and remember 2 days later once I got given €450 worth of vouchers. Someone knew that I really liked it. Wish you lots of luck and enjoy playing with the energy and manifesting your things, and I will see you soon.